up, guys? So, I'm Anthony. My boys call me Ant. You know, you guys know all of that.
I'm Patty. Everyone calls me Patty. So yeah. So this is our first video. This video is just to like basically just introduce ourselves to you guys. And it's basically like a Q&A. We're gonna get started. So, first question, how did you guys meet?
So I stumbled upon this beautiful rose over here.
Oh my god.
Freshman year of boot camp at our high school, Don Bosco. I noticed her. She had my attention since day one. But we had our bumpy road. But yeah, freshman year.
Who's more funny?
Hands down.
He thinks he's funny. He's not. I give him his laughs, like pity laughs.
Sure.
No, he's funny. He's really funny. We have our moments where one is funnier than the other sometimes. Who starts arguments the most?
Sometimes I start arguments off of dumb shit. Sometimes I do.
And I can't lie, I do start arguments. But like, you ladies know men can be so fucking hard-headed. You guys know men can be hard-headed and they like to piss you off. So it's like...
Nah, she just likes to have her way and she won't get it always.
Lies. Lies. Alright. Fourth question. I saw this question and whoever told us or asked us this question, this is wild because we both love our dogs very much. But since you guys asked, the question is, I know you both have dogs. If y'all moved into a place that only accepted one dog, which one would y'all choose?
Unfortunately, it wouldn't be my dog because my dog is practically 100 years old. So, I mean, it's just...
Not to say we would put him down or anything, because that's wild.
But if you want to be real...
No.
Got a couple years only ahead of him.
Yeah, he's a little old doggy. And my dog is like 4 years old. So, we would have to take my dog.
But I leave my
But then
dog
it all depends.
with my mom's.
It all depends. Because technically my dog is all of our dogs in our household. So it would honestly depend if my parents or my sister would want me to take. This is a fun one. Have you put your finger in his butt? No, I have not. Nor will I ever.
Never.
He has a cute butt though. What's your guys' favorite restaurant? Mind you, we've been to a lot of restaurants. A lot of restaurants. I don't know about him, but I think my favorite restaurant out of like all the ones we've been to.
Did I say it was mine or was ours?
Well, ours was you guys, but mine out of all the restaurants we've been to, I would say is the Hamilton.
Yeah.
The Hamilton. So I guess this was for me. Have you thought about cheating on him? No, I have not. And nor will I ever. That sounded
like a butt though. Like,
no, don't get it twisted. I've never thought about cheating on him, nor would I. I'm the type of person, if I don't, well, I think we've talked about this. If one of us don't feel the same way that we used to, we've come to an agreement where we would rather you tell us or tell one another, rather than going to do something worse. Because there's no point of like keeping a relationship if one person does not feel the same way anymore. So I think that's we're clear on that. Does he lick your toes with chocolate syrup?
Not with chocolate syrup.
Alright, next question. How much do you really know your boyfriend? I think I know him pretty well.
Yeah, I like to say
I don't think there's anything that I don't know about him already. Would you get mad if Anthony had a girl best friend? Let me set this thing straight. I am his best friend. So, but no lie, for real, like not even like playing around. Before we got together, me and him were actually best friends for a while. So yeah, no, there is no girl best friend because I am that girl best friend.
She is. You hear that? She is.
Okay. Next question. This one's for you. Would you get mad, Anthony, if your girl kissed a guy while she was drunk?
Of course. Who wouldn't? Come on now. There's no exception for you being intoxicated. Oh, I had a little too much to drink. Saw his lips. Boom, they were there.
What? Saw his lips?
Like, you know what I mean? His lips were the closest ones there, so you just kissed. Fuck no. Hell
he
yeah.
Would murder me. He would murder me. If you two had sex with different people on the same day and time, would you be mad? Would you tell each other? One, that would never happen.
Yeah.
Two.
I mean, of course we'd still be mad. And three, it's like, if we both did do something to each other like that, would she tell me if she cheated around me knowing I'd be mad? Would I tell her knowing she'd be mad? You know what I mean? But still, it would never happen.
It would never happen. That would never happen. If one of you catch something, will you stay with each other? You answer. And I'll answer mine.
Alright, let's say she went to go get some blood work done and the doctor fucked up and she caught something. It's like somehow it was an incident where she did not have sexual intercourse with someone else, with another guy or whatever. Yes. If she had sex with a guy, cheated on me, loved that shit, but ended up with this, I don't know. That'd be a hard one. Right now, I want to say I wouldn't decide right away. I'd have to think about it. A lot would play into effect on that time. That would never happen, but if that was the situation.
How long have you two been together?
4 years on August 16th of this year, 2018. It'll be 4 years.
It'll be 4 years, but now right now, like as of today, it's 3 years and 9 months. 3 years and 9 months.
Yeah,
9 months.
a little less than 9 months, basically.
And we're going strong. Do you ever lie to Anthony and not say anything?
Tell the truth. Tell the truth. Say it.
That's kind of a hard one because there's been some like little things I maybe don't tell you, but it's not like huge. Like say if it's like a huge thing, I do tell Anthony, but I think I've told him everything. I think he has.
I've lied to her, but like little white lies because I know she's gonna get mad. But yes, I'll admit it.
But
now
okay,
recently,
let's agree with
in the past year or 2 years, not. She be saying she wanted to punch her in the throat and shit.
Question.
Oh, and if y'all want to know what the little white lie was, the only thing I can honestly remember is one time, I told her when I was in trade school, I told her I was going to school with the classes, and honestly I didn't. I think I had stayed home and just chilled, but the thing is I had skipped a lot already and told her I wasn't going to skip no more, so I knew she was going to get upset with me.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
I was actually at my school when that happened, and I was like calling him, and like he tried to make. I don't know. This is the thing. I went
to Old Dominion with Luis and BT and that's it.
Oh yeah, like okay. There's been some times where he has really lied to me, and I'm kind of like super pissed. So the first one is what he was talking about. I was actually at my school when this happened, and he was supposed to be at school. And what happened was I called him. And I was like, what are you doing? Because I was on my break for my next class. And he's like, oh, nothing. I have to go speak to the financial aid advisor, blah, blah, blah. I was like, okay, cool. Do what you gotta do. You know, text me once you're done. So, mind you, maybe 2-3 hours later passed. He never, like, texted me or anything. So I texted her. I was like, what are you doing? Blah, 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 blah. And he would reply, but then stop for like another hour, and then he would do the same thing. And I tried calling him again, and I forgot what he told me to like rush me off the phone. And I was like, kind of, okay, if a girl, like, if you're hearing all of this, like, you would think automatically, what the fuck is he doing? Blah, blah, blah. So I was like super heated because he had never acted like that. And so like, because of our past, like, and we were just beginning to date actually. I was like, murder him or something like that if I found out he's doing something.
We were not like almost a year. I think we're a year already. And
so me being the person I am, after class, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go to his house. I'm not even telling him I'm on my way. So I drove up to his house. And
wait, when was this time you're telling me this? This is the time that I wasn't.
You were at home.
I was?
You were.
Oh, okay.
I go and I drive up to his house. I knock on the door. He didn't answer actually. It was one of his friends that answered. So I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, what are his friends doing here? He's supposed to be at school. And so I'm like, where's Anthony? They're like, oh, he's upstairs. And I go upstairs so quick because I'm like, I don't know what he's doing. I go upstairs, like, I don't even say hi to whoever was there. I go upstairs, and I see his ass knocked the fuck out on the bed. And I, like, spazzed because I'm so mad because I was, like, boiling, like, thinking, like, the worst thing.
She thought I was in there with, like, a female.
Yeah, I thought the worst thing. And, like, I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, you couldn't, like, call me? He was like, oh, I'm sorry. I'm like, I thought you were supposed to be at school. And then he tried to lie to me, talking about, oh, yeah. So one of his friends, they call him, like, big homie. He was like, oh, yeah, big homie would pick me up from school. I was like, lie again. And he told me straight up that he never went to school that day. And he was just hanging with his friends. And I'm like, well, you couldn't fucking tell me that? Like, I'm not your mother.
And then there was this other time when I had called off of work, like, years, like, oh, when was this? 2 years ago?
Maybe like a year and a half.
Nah, it was like 2 years ago. Definitely like 2 years ago. And I told her I called off because I wasn't feeling good. But in reality, I wanted to go chill with my boys. And so they went to this bar. And then I had my ID at the time. I wasn't 21 yet. But I still managed to be able to go and drink. So she, because I'm sick.
He was sick. But mind you, the little part he's not telling is I was actually at a family gathering. And I told him to come. But he said he was sick. So I'm like, fine, stay home, blah, 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 blah. So I went to go drop off like my aunt or something, like to the metro. And I was gonna.
What he left out was.
I was gonna go like make sure, cause like my aunt lived like right around the corner from where he lives. So I was like, let me just go pass by, make sure he's good or whatever. So I go and he's not answering his phone, and I'm trying to like tell him I'm on my way to go make sure he's good if he needed anything. I think I was bringing him food too. And I knock on the door. His nephew was there. He answered, and I'm like, Anthony's in the room. And his nephew says, Anthony's not here. I went from like 0 to 100 real fucking quick. I'm like, are you serious? And he's like, yeah, seriously. I'm like, Alex, you're lying. And then he was like, no, I'm not.
He's like, come in.
Yeah. And I go to his room. Nobody's there. I'm so pissed off. Like, I'm so heated. Because he said he didn't want to come to my family gathering because he was sick. And so then, mind you, I'm calling him, still doesn't answer.
Oh, so I didn't call off for work. Never mind, it was that then.
Yeah, I think it was that. I don't think you called off for work. I think you were originally off and you just didn't want to do anything because you were sick.
No, but then, I mean, I've gone to a family gathering before, and this sometimes, I don't chill with my boys too often, so sometimes when things come up, and then my girl told me the same things on the same day, I was like, I'm caught in between. So, yeah, I took
supposed to come first.
No, but listen, and you always do. I took an L that time because
He did, because I was pissed.
I took an L that time because I wanted to chill with them because I knew it was going to be a while after that I would chill with them. And it was. I'm either working or I was with my girl.
Yeah, but I was gonna choke him that day because I was pissed. I'm pissed. So did you tell each other everything? Practically.
Yeah. She knows some things that it be like.
Yeah, he knows things like me and my life and stuff like that. Basically everything. Next question. Has he ever bought you anything expensive?
Yeah.
Yeah, he has. He has.
Shoes and
clothes, jewelry. He's bought me like a bunch of shit before. Have you bought him anything over $200? So I don't think I bought him anything like one single item over $200. But I think like cumulatively, I bought him things like $200, over $200. Would you lick his toes?
No.
No, I would not. He has cute toes though. Who's in charge?
Does Anthony open the door for you and like a mad shit? Of course I do. The only time I don't open the door for her is because it's in her car that we ride around in. You know, she goes to the driver's seat. Normally, I mean, I guess I should, right? I guess it's not a habit, but other than that, I open every other door for her.
Yeah. Is Anthony an alcoholic? No, he is not an alcoholic. He is a social drinker.
Exactly, and I only drink on my days off, and one of those days off, and that's if I drink. I don't get wasted either. I just drink a little bit.
I guess this is for me. When Anthony goes out with the boys, does it bother you?
Does it? Oh my goodness.
No.
Like, you know, like on a regular day, if I don't go out, the smallest thing wouldn't bother her. But on days that I am out, like, it could be the smallest thing, and you can tell by the text. It's like...
No, he's lying. This question is for me, not you. So I have to answer. I don't get bothered every time he goes out with the boys. But, like, I don't know. Like, sometimes it might bother me because I'm not there. And, like...
It's because they're dogs. To her, they're dogs.
No. So if you're watching this, y'all know who y'all are.
Dog ass niggas.
No, I didn't say that. I know some of y'all like respect our relationship.
Some of y'all, you hear that?
Sagna.
The rest of y'all is.
Sagna, I know all y'all respect our relationship, like his boys. I don't think you guys would ever like do anything to make him do anything that would disrespect me. So yeah, I don't really get bothered. There's some times where I do get bothered. I can't lie. It's maybe just because I maybe couldn't be there, or I couldn't go out on that certain time or day when he can and stuff like that. But I'm getting better at that. Do you spy on each other?
No, I don't need to.
You know, there's been a couple times where I like...
Damn.
No.
Hey, no. Hey, she be on Big Homie Snap hard. Like if I go out and my boy has a Snapchat, she be on that shit. Cause he be. If y'all don't know who my boy Big Homie is, and for the people that do, y'all already know. Big Homie snaps everything, or always has documented shit. Like this man knows on his Snap, you know what he's doing every 20 minutes type shit.
That's true.
So if I'm there,
I mean, come on now. Like,
she keeping herself updated.
It's like no, there actually has been like when we first started dating. There's actually been some times where Anthony has like caught me going through his phone. He's caught me. There's actually this one time. I think I was over Anthony's house one time, and that's when he had left his phone around me, and then he went to go do something outside with his brother, and like me being me, sometimes I just so you know on Snapchat. It like says like when someone enters a group chat, like the little emoji bit comes up. Okay. It comes up.
I had sent something on the group chat with my boys, and I had gone outside with my brother, and left my phone inside on the group Snapchat, and my phone was unlocked. And
I went in the chat, and so
my brother had pulled out his phone outside, and we were looking at the group chat from his phone.
And I guess it showed Anthony's little mini me.
It showed that I came in.
And I think his brother was like, Why does it say you're on Snapchat right now?
And I started laughing. I was like, oh, that's my girl.
And he already knew. And so, like, he came in. I, like, logged out so quick because I saw that his brother had, like, popped into the chat, too. So I was like, fuck. And I was hoping that he didn't see it, but he did. And Anthony came and was like, why are you going through my phone? Like, I saw you. And I just started cracking up. I was like, forget all of y'all. Do you trust each other? Yeah, we trust each other. Do you trust each other to the point that they can be alone with the opposite sex? Okay, for me, it depends who.
What's the reason they're alone with that opposite sex for?
True, and like where are they alone at? Like, it can't be somewhere like where, like, it's like intimate and like he takes me and shit like that.
Like, let's say,
and it depends who the person is.
Let's say we're at my crib, like at our house in the future, and she's home and my boy comes through and I haven't got home yet, but I'm on my way home. You know, I tell her, yeah, wait inside. You know, my girl welcome you in.
Does Anthony have a funny laugh? He has a very funny laugh.
I don't know, y'all heard me laugh now. She says that.
He has a funny laugh that makes other people laugh. Like, it's a contagious laugh. It's really cute. I like it. Would you cut off a body part to save the other's life? Yes.
Like, if I had to cut off my hand to save her life, like the whole, yeah, I do.
Yeah. Is Anthony the jealous type?
I have a reason to be. Sometimes I just get, you know, I had a couple of drinks. I might have had a little jealous moment, but I don't be like spazzing out.
Yeah, you don't. He'll like grab me and like probably pinch my arm.
I know. I don't grab you.
No, not like grab me like in an abusive way, but you'll like grab me like my arm and then like probably pinch me and then like be like, what the fuck? Or some shit like that.
I guess, yeah.
Luis is our friend, not just his. Our friend.
What is Luis, right?
Is Luis a father-like figure to him? I believe he has taught him the dabbing way and other things. I don't know. Do you see him as a father, babe?
Luis is not my father. I'm sorry, Luis. You're not my father.
Not my father.
I'm sorry, I have no father. For the record, let that be known.
He says that all the time. He has no father. Like, I
have two brothers. And my squad, they're all brothers too.
Okay. Do you guys cook for each other? Yeah, we do. The first time he's ever cooked for me, and I can tell you I remember this, he cooked me, and I've never had this in my life. It's not something like out of the ordinary, but he like cooked me eggs with rice.
It was just scrambled eggs.
It was just scrambled eggs mixed in white rice. But like I've never eaten that like together before. It is good. It is good. That's the first thing he ever cooked for me. I don't really remember what's the first thing I ever cooked for him.
I believe she made
pasta.
Was it the chicken Alfredo pasta?
Yeah.
No, but I feel like you made well, you made breakfast for me before, of course.
I made breakfast for him before. Do you guys plan on moving in with each other?
Yeah.
Yeah, we do.
Hopefully by the end of next year, maybe beginning
of next year.
Beginning of the year after. So beginning of 2020. End of 2019. Not the beginning of next year.
You just scratched me. When did you first meet Patty? I think we already answered that question.
Yeah,
it's high school. How long? Okay, now this one is for my mother. I should have said that one first. How long do you think a dog can last without getting a haircut? She's been telling me to get my dog a haircut for the longest. But are you guys nervous to meet each other's parents? I was.
I was slightly nervous. I mean, yeah, but at the same time I was a little bit comfortable. I mean, I was more nervous just to meet her dad, but he was cool.
Yeah, I don't think I was nervous to meet his mom, because I had already met her before. When she worked at our high school. She drove like a minivan or whatever. We used to go to work.
She got scared when my mom first yelled at me. Like when she saw my mom actually first, like,
oh yeah,
like get mad and yell
I
at me.
got so scared. Like, I was like, should I leave? Like I asked Anthony, I was like, should I leave? Like, should I just go? Because I got scared because that's the first time I ever saw her like spaz on Anthony. Like she went off on him. She was like, go eat shit. Fuck y'all, blah blah blah. I was like, oh shit. And I was looking at his nephew like, should I leave?
And my nephew was just laughing because he's used to it.
Yeah, he was like, I was just like super scared. Like I thought she was gonna tell me to go eat shit too, while I was just like sitting there. Like I was so scared.
I say fuck all of y'all.
Yeah, I thought she was gonna say fuck me too. Cause what's your favorite thing about each other? My favorite thing about him is his smile. He doesn't like his smile, but I like his smile.
My favorite thing about her is how much she cares about me.
You care about each other. Who asked who out first?
I asked her out.
Yeah, he did. I was just coming back from Texas, and I'm a bomb ass tan, and
she was a little too brown.
I was dark. But I just came back from Texas, and he asked me out on a date and shit. Yep. Where did you guys go for your first date?
Yeah.
We went to Silver Spring.
Downtown Silver Spring movies. We saw Ninja Turtles.
We weren't actually supposed to see Ninja Turtles. We were supposed to see this like Kevin Hart movie, but it was like rated R. And this fool didn't have his like freaking ID, or they wouldn't. You know how like in the NBA or DMV they give you like papers first or whatever. I think he had his, but they wouldn't take it. So it resulted in us watching the Ninja Turtles. But surprisingly, the movie was actually really really good.
Mm-hmm.
And then he actually.
And we took pictures and we had a little strip.
Oh yeah, we do. I have myself.
We went to a photo booth. That's what it is.
Yeah. What are your bad habits in each other's opinions?
Her bad habit is her room.
Oh my god!
Oh my goodness!
Jesus.
She's not dirty.
Babe.
She's not dirty.
Oh my god.
She's not dirty, but she tends to
very unorganized.
Yes, leave things in one area.
I have a lot of clothes. So when I look for my clothes...
I've never seen the inside of her closet.
Oh my god!
4 years. Closet's been closed.
How about you just tell him everything now?
I'm scared.
No. There's nothing in my closet. I don't know.
I'm just looking outside like...
His worst habit? Damn, I don't know. I'm gonna get back to you guys on that one. I don't know, like...
Alright.
Shouldn't it be a good thing?
It is.
How did it go down when you guys first farted in front of each other?
Oh man, so I mean, I think I did it first.
You did?
At my crib, maybe. I think, or in the car, or whatever. But like, you know, I did it, you know.
Yeah, and then like
aired out, you know. That's it.
He claims that like.
Yo, I swear she just started farting around me recently. Swear. In 4 years, it's probably like in the past year.
He claims I just started farting around him right now. But that's not true. It's just like when I need a fart, like it doesn't like I don't be needing a fart around him sometimes. Like that's actually a good thing, maybe. Can you guys make a tortilla? I can make a tortilla, but my tortillas do not come out as they should. They come out like really fucked up.
Like crooked oval and shit.
But luckily for me, in our future, he's not the type that he eats tortillas with everything.
Don't mean I wouldn't want him though. You know
I know that, but like I know that he's not like, oh, make me some tortillas or some shit like that. Preferably with some square ham. So backstory on that: when I was younger, like I used to like always like be home. I like used to snack on shit. So I would always be at my grandmother's house.
And she still does. She still
shout out to like my grandma.
Shout out to
and all my cousins that we would all go there. So my grandma said, "Why don't you get some tortilla with ham?" And I did. And no lie, that shit would change your fucking life. Like that shit was bomb. And till this day, I do still eat tortilla with ham. And some of my cousins do too. So that's why someone said preferably with square ham.
Square. My cousins asked me, I got one question. What was our funniest experience? What has been our funniest experience in our relationship? In 4 years? No, I mean, that's for both of us, though. What do you think has been our funniest experience?
Our funniest, the one that just happened recently. We were actually leaving his house, and it was like pouring, raining. Pouring. I'm talking about, it was one of those days where it just rained the whole day. It didn't stop. And
I was wearing sweats and
sandals, and he had my laptop with him, and we were like downstairs, and it's like, and like at the top of us is like a patio, so we were gonna run to my car, and he was like, all right, ready, we're gonna run to the car. So I'm like, okay, I'm ready. Imagine you have my laptop. Next you know, he goes and starts running, and I just see him like fall to the ground, like his legs just like stopped working, and he just went down. But it's like he tried to catch himself a good
so many times.
Like he switched knee from knee so many times trying to catch himself, and I was just like, you know what, just let yourself go. In my head I was like, just let yourself go, because you're gonna go down either way. So he bested his ass, and he said it was all because of my laptop, because he didn't want my laptop to get wet.
I was like saving.
He was trying to like save himself. I was like, you know what, you just need to let yourself go, because it's not working. So that was a funny match to keep the spark in chemistry after years.
Honestly, I try to make her happy, you know, because I know I can be a pain in the ass.
He tries to. He does make me happy. I'm not trying. He does make me happy. We just do a lot of things. Like it's not that we try to like keep anything up or anything like that. It just happens because, you know, like we really like love each other.
Yeah, man, it could be the little things. I made dinner for her a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, it was good.
I appreciate you.
Like sometimes, like we don't really do a lot. We go out here and there and stuff like that, but sometimes we're just probably like either at each other's houses, or we're just like chilling, watching TV, Netflix. Yeah, we just do a lot of things. Yeah, we try to do at least one big trip during the summer, each summer. Like for example, last year we actually did 2.
Oh yeah, we did Orlando this year. Last year.
Orlando was last year.
It was last year.
And Virginia Beach was during the summer.
Yeah, last year I went to Orlando and Virginia Beach.
So last year we did like kind of 2 trips, like one big one and one small one. So for my birthday we actually went to Orlando, and then we did like a little small one. We went to like Virginia Beach, and this year we're doing Myrtle Beach, which is gonna be fun. He's actually never been to Myrtle Beach, so I'm excited about that. I've been to Myrtle Beach a good amount of times. Next question. Sorry. This question's for Anthony. When did you know you had to cuff?
It was just a little bit before graduation, basically after prom of high school. Me and her, since freshman year, agreed basically. Freshman year, maybe like sophomore year, freshman year, agreed that we were gonna be each other's prom dates come senior year, regardless the where we were. So, come that time, prom was in May, prom was in April or May. I was ready at the end of March. I also had a month and a week. I'm over here saying I'm ready. She's saying nah. She's saying swerve, nigga. Like, the fuck?
I did to Anthony.
So then I pour my heart out to her and tell her, you know, I've been a fool all these years. I'm sorry. I want to be with you. I mean, we never were together and we never broke up, but, you know, kind of went back and forth. And it was basically on me. But anyways, that didn't happen. So then prom came. I went to prom. I managed to go to prom because I just had to go with somebody. I wasn't going to the school anymore. I wasn't attending the school from senior year. So I had to go with somebody that didn't have a date too. She knew it was nothing. She knew it was just...
You know what's funny about that? The person I actually took him to prom... No, I was just gonna say that she actually came and told me. I think I was the first person to know that she was gonna take it.
Are you cool with it?
I think she was gonna take. I think I was the first person she told. I'm not sure, but I saw her in the bathroom and she was like really happy. And I was like, cool. And I was kind of like down. But I was like, things happen and shit like that. But yeah. So, this one's, do you both go to church? No, we do not go to church. Where do you see yourselves in 5 to 10 years? And I think this is our last question. Yeah, it's our last question, right? Because no one else asked you anything. Oh, it's our last question. Where do you see yourselves in 5 to 10 years, career-wise and family-wise? So for me, 5 to 10 years, career-wise, I'm actually getting my degree in criminal justice. So with that, I'm trying to do probation officer. And family-wise, for me, I hope to already be moved in with Anthony. If I already have my degree by then, start a family with Anthony. And get married and all this other stuff. But all the time we've always talked about how me and him both want to be financially stable with good jobs and our degrees. That way we can know that once we do have kids, we don't have any problems with making sure they need everything they need and whatnot. So I think right now me and him are just focusing on our school. He's going back to school, I'm still continuing school, and yeah, so I think maybe that's the same answer for him, like family wise. I don't know about career wise.
Family wise, basically, yeah, career wise, so 5 to 10 years. I'm going back to school in September, so hopefully in 4 years I'll have my bachelor's in business administration. From there, I don't know if I want to continue the hospitality field that I'm already working in, or like keep working in hotels, or maybe work for I don't know, some type of company. I'm not too sure yet. Hopefully being in school, that can kind of open some doors for me. And then family-wise, yeah, I'd be moved in, married with Patricia, and then once we already have that job that we want after school, whatever, yeah, we can start a family. I want to say like around like 26, 27, we can have our first couple, kids, just because I know we want to enjoy our 20s too.
I think me and him still want to like travel more before we have kids. But yeah, I think that's all of our questions. So thank you guys for asking us questions and everything. Click the like button, subscribe, comment. We're asking basically if you guys want requests us to do anything, just put it in the comments and we'll we'll read them. Like I said, like, subscribe. And this video was actually a good way to start. So yeah.
So I kind of get a gist of how we are.
So yeah. Thanks guys.
Alright, see y'all next time.